Yo, what's up everybody? It's me, vinssica101, and I'm going to show you the downstairs slash the vinssica101 studio. This is a kind of like a quick but like maybe slightly long type of walkthrough, and I'm going to try to cover everything. So let's do it right now. Ready? Let's check it out. So here we go. We got our first section, which is The Crow. I'm missing one of the Crow movies. It's more of a short series that was going on in like the 90s. And maybe another Crow movie that came out in the early 2000s. I'm not sure if it actually has a VHS or not. There are my loose WWE/AWE titles, or AEW titles. There we go. Right up here is going to be the Marvel section / DC section, which I'm going to be showing you in a second. A lot of loose figures are going to go in here. I just haven't been able to get to it. I'm going to eventually. We got the Pokemon cards and Pokemon card section, a couple of board games and stuff like that. I'll be doing a card type of thing where I'm showing different collections, including the Pokemon cards that I have so far. There's some like video game stuff in here. We got some loose toys in here, which are the Marvel and stuff like that. Loose toys that will be going like up in that section / over down in here. Right up in here we have our Matchbox and some of my Volkswagens. I remember seeing somebody putting their Volkswagen collection, not like Volkswagens, but their Hot Wheels, into like kind of like cabinets / dressers, kind of like how I have my car collection, the Beatles and stuff like that. Well, just Beatles in that one. Oh, come on. Oh no. Of course, I have a malfunction while I'm doing this. There we go. All those guys. All those guys, cool. And then we go from over here to over here. Subscribe and add vinssica101 on Facebook, YouTube. Also, I'll be going up onto Twitch pretty soon. Some loose turtle vans. We got our skateboarding section with Lil Wayne and Whitney Houston. I got my book collection, the first row being all my different Lord of the Rings and a couple of variants with the books, like the Twin Towers, Two Towers again. Got Return of the King. Anyway, some Pokemon / mangas. We got mangas in here, and then we got the Pokemon mangas, but then we got these type of books. I love collecting these, the Pokemon books. Got some random type books. We also have the Harry Potter stuff. I just started this. I don't know if there's a variant of that book, but I'm trying to get all the Harry Potter books just in different book covers. So we're gonna go down here, and we got a random empty wrestling ring, an extra tag team title on card. We go up here into the WCW section, where we got the Lex and the Sting Galoob with Kevin Nash, Big Sexy on the top of them. Also some Funko Pops of the Stinger. We got some cars. Good old Sting under here with Eddie on top. Ric Flair. Once again, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hulkster. We got the Hulkster over there in the corner. We got Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. We got Ric Flair. We got Eddie Guerrero. Macho Man's laying down taking a nap. And we got DDP. And that's the WCW section. We have some wrestling icons slash just random wrestlers in this section, which is, we got Liv Morgan back there, Io Sky on her with her first Elite, with her last name getting changed after that one. Got a cool Pat McAfee, we miss you, Pat. Got a cool Macho Man back there. We got the Kane Stone Cold twin pack, and we have these cool bears set up in the wrestling section. Good old Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man. We got The Rock. We also got Cody Rhodes when he was in New Japan. Funko Pop, a Dom, a Farewell, John Cena. We got a couple of my favorite Cody Rhodes, good old Cody Rhodes. This one's really cool. A nice Casey Jones, Cody Rhodes. We got our first time in a line right there. Just an original wrestler. We have the Rhea Ripley's. That was her first time in a line. Got one of her more recent cards. Another one, a Dom, The Rock with his bear. A couple of these twin packs of Rhea and Dom. And then we have this blue blazer. Love it, love it, love it. We got our Austin Powers section, but I also threw in the Wedding Singer because I love the Wedding Singer. We also have this cool little tape of Wayne's World. Another shout out to Mike Myers. Warren. Thank you, Warren, for autographing that, by the way. Cool. We're gonna pop down here to the Star Wars section. We have this 4-pack, and they're designed like the old school original ones. A couple of VHS, and we have that Marvel carded stuff that I'll be putting up on that top shelf. Same with this DC slash just, it's just Batman down here. Mario. There's Mario section over there. And then we move up here to our pirate section. Very cool. We get into my personal stuff. That bear was my first tattoo. Couple of personal drawings for my kids by an artist. A couple of autographs. And this is gonna be my streaming setup slash section. Got my mic, a couple of cameras all around. I like that camera that's on the table. Look forward to trying this one out too. We got these guys. We'll start down here, which is the cards. I think that those are the Overpower cards. Another card game and some wrestling cards next to it. We got some Galoob and some LJNs in the back there. A cool guitar playing guy here. Just gave him a guitar. Of course, cool Street Shark, Cody Rhodes, LJN, the Hulkster, and Dusty Rhodes. I just recently got the Hulk Hogan. Love that Hulk Hogan. I was searching for him for weeks. And then just a bonus to get the Dusty Rhodes with him the same day. We got some random hodgepodgery over here, just like some loose, what are these, stuffies or whatever. We got some cards, different card types. Got some Topps Pokemon cards and stuff like that. And just like miscellaneous type of, you know, technology and whatnot. We got some our comic book stuff, 2 boxes. This top box just has like more of my just like sleeves and stuff like that. I need some backings, so I'll be getting some backings pretty soon to put into this box so I can keep everybody sleeved up, any comic books that I get. We got ourselves Sonic and Tails, a cool Michelangelo, didn't know where he was gonna go, a couple of trophies that I got back in school, a cool Detective Pikachu, that awesome necklace, dog tag that I got from one of my beautiful children. We got ourselves the slot machine that I bought at Savers a couple years back. Some more comic books that just won't, you know, fit in the normal, you know, boxes, and just to alleviate some room in the boxes. Oh, what is down here? Oh yeah, The Last Ronin. Cool. Got some cool stuff there. And we got the Led Zeppelin mirror down there. Then we move into the VHS, which got my horror stuff up there. I'm gonna get more of my VHS. Not all of those are the ones that I'm putting up here necessarily. Those are just like kind of like more or less extras. Those will probably be donated. I got this top line is a lot of my favorite movies, and down here is my horror section, and then it's gonna keep continuing onward with all my favorite types, like, you know, funny movies, adventure movies, so on and so forth. We got the reality type of stuff with the wrestling VHS, or not VHS, but DVDs. We got some more reality type stuff where it's like there's a skateboarding video here, a snowboarding video down here, Road Fools, BMX, Jackass, of course. And we also, and then below that is the, you know, Mario movies. If you don't have, you have to have at least those Mario movies, quintessential. And then some more cartoonish type videos down there, and the other DVDs and stuff like that. I actually saw Office, not The Office, but Office Space, I think that's, yeah, Office Space right there. I saw that earlier and I was like, huh, look at that. And a lot of my, you know, kids DVDs and stuff like that are in there. And down here we got our Vans inbox, a pizza thrower, a couple of random inbox Vans and stuff. We got ourselves a couple of newer retro carded figures. Those two right there being the newer ones, and then these guys I've been collecting for a couple of years. I was so happy to get that April O'Neil a couple of years back. Very happy. And then we got the Tots and a couple of the Splinters from the Mutant movie. We got a cool Leatherhead here, standing on top of Leatherhead, with the retro carded ones. I looked forever for that Ray Fillet, the Superfly, And now we're up in the Shredder section. I love Shredder, one of my favorites. Let's see what else. Shredder section, and then we got ourselves an autograph here. I found that at Goodwill, and then I put it into this frame and stuff like that and just made up the frame real quick. Thought it looked pretty good. We're gonna start all the way down here again with the Leonardo. That's the Leonardo section down here. Very cool. Then we move up to the Donnie section. This is an actual light. As you can see, turned it off. A custom Donnie character that I made. He was missing an arm, and then I found a couple of random parts from some old TMNT other figures and stuff from the same kind of line or whatever, and that robotic arm fit right onto him perfectly. So yeah, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we got the basketball, and then we got our Turtles of Grayskull, all 4 of them. Then we move up here to the Raph section, and he has a couple of the Universal Monster type characters back here. A lot of these figures and stuff like that came from, especially this new one right here, this Raph. He came from Griffin's Den Collectibles. Thank you very much, John, over there at Griffin's Den Collectibles, hooking me up. We got ourselves this brand new Beach Bum. Just found him recently. Couple more Mikeys. Look at all these Mikeys. That Mikey over here is actually a pricier figure. He's from, I think, 2018. Just a random one. I think that we picked him up for a couple bucks out of a trade or something like that, and he's actually worth close to $45 to $50 now. Same with this trophy. I got that at the Goodwill. It was at one of the bins. I love the bins, by the way. Can be a little hectic if you go to certain ones. We got ourselves the Michelangelo over there too, and I'm gonna just move this Raph to show you the 40th anniversary of, not the Raph, that's a Leo. But yeah, I have these cool, the blackened ones, and I have all 4 turtles there, obviously, all 4 at the top there. And yeah, I think that's the whole shebang. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a long video, but it is just the walkthrough of my area and of the sections of here. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll be making videos of my top 10 favorite TMNT figures, my top 10 favorite movies, my top 10 favorite Pokemon cards. I'll be doing videos to show my collection of Pokemon cards. 2026 is going to be an awesome year. It's going to have hopefully a bunch of great videos coming out, and I hope that you also will be looking forward to some of my live streaming that I'll be doing over there on Twitch. So and I'm going to try to record most of those videos and maybe put them up so everybody can see them, opposed to just people on Twitch and people reporting in live. So yeah, I am vinssica101, and I hope that you enjoyed the walkthrough. Thank you, everybody over there at Griffin's Den Collectibles, my main man, John. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next year. Have a great day.